Inspirations and Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and in this video I wanted to share some tips on using the Framelits. And this video came about because I wanted to create a Halloween card using the shape of the Apothecary Framelits. And I did this is basic black cardstock, and I ran it through, and I'm going to show you how I did it in a minute. But what I wanted to tell you first is that, you know, our cardstock is pretty thick, and running it through 2 layers with just the Framelits was a bit tough to roll through the machine, and I suggest that you do not do that. And I'm going to show you an alternate way to get the pretty shape and have a good card that will hold up going through the mail with some support through some layers of cardstock. Anyway, I created this one, and then I thought, well, I'm going to try it again, and then I did this one. This is using the Toxic Treat set that is currently in the 2012 holiday catalog from Stampin' Up! And you can see I layered different papers for Framelits and used the stamped image. And I mean, I really like the cards, but the pressure that I had to put and the stress that I had to put on my machine for that, I just don't recommend you do it. I'm not going to do it again. So let me show you what I came up with. I used the next to the largest Framelit because I want it to fit in an envelope, a standard size envelope. I have my cutting plate here, and I'm going to use the base as designer paper. I cut a piece at 4 1/4 inches wide, and I just left it 12 inches long, and I'll save the scrap for something else. But what I did is I positioned it on, and I extended the top of the Framelit, I think you can see it there, just beyond the fold. Okay, and I kind of lined up those 2 points there, and that is what's going to create the fold in the card. Then I took a Post-it note and put it over the Framelit, the designer paper, and the cutting pad to hold it in place. And you want to do that especially with stamped images. And then I rolled it through. And it goes through with no problem. You can do several layers of designer paper easily through the Big Shot with your Framelits. Okay, then I'm just going to pull this off. And there you have a really cute little shaped card base. Okay, and then what I did, here I have a finished one. I cut some Framelits, and I mounted, this is the very vanilla, on the next size down, and put it on the inside to make it sturdier. And then I used my layers coming up. I put a layer of cardstock, designer paper, then cardstock again for the stamped image, and that made the card very sturdy, and I feel real comfortable about sending that to someone. So I'm sure that some have used the Big Shot through 2 layers of cardstock. Everyone's machine is a little bit different, you know, with pressure and how tight it is and everything. But just to be safe, I recommend that you only use 1 layer of cardstock, and you can use several layers of designer paper with your Framelits through your Big Shot. The details about these cards are going to be on my blog, so if you have any questions about them, you can go over there and look. I'll have some close-up photos of them. Anyway, if you have any other questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.